UFC 299 press conference is starting right now. Hit the like.
He was jacked.
It's time for the MMA-Holes!
From the 206 studios of Arizona, we're live with the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful.
Welcome to the stream. Hit the like button. Let's get underway for UFC 299, the press conference. My name is Chris Mystic Moss, King of the Dragons, and I will take you through this magical ride. Shout out to our sponsors, UndisputedBelts.com. We got ESPN Plus. If you'd like to watch UFC 299, it's pinned in the live chat. Go on over there. Everyone that orders the pay-per-view through our link, we get a commission for. So thank you in advance for doing that. Also, mybookie.ag. We got the boosted bets being authorized right now as we speak for the Ngannou versus Joshua fight, the 299 event as well. If you're going to play some bets, go to mybookie.ag, use promo code MMAHOLES. Okay, you're ready for some carnage. We're going to have some fun tonight as we react to the press conference. Ooh, it looks like they're going to get started very soon. So, all right, let's get underway over here. Let's get it ready. Wow, they are on time. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get this thing fired up over here. We will be playing it. We'll be reacting to it, and we'll see if we can get some information for our predictions and picks, and just have a little fun tonight. By the way, there is news of Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. We put a video out for that. Go check it out. I'll speak a little bit about it tonight as well. Also, the PFL went down this morning, and I was really considering reacting to it, and I'm glad I listened to my gut. This is 2 times in a row where I was like, I'm not going to do it. And the main event in Paris ended because of a splinter. Because of a splinter. Like, I just saw it right before he went live. I was like, what? This Dumbo guy, the prospect that everyone's fired up about. PFL is a cursed organization, and man, it's a shame. It really is a shame. Did anyone watch it live? Oh, God. Yeah, and as I woke up today, the news of Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson, like, blindsided me. I did not expect that in any way. A 57-year-old man versus a 20-some-odd, 27. I thought, how old is Jake Paul? He's like in his late 20s. That's going down in Texas. It's a mad world we live in, but it's happening. It's happening in July, so that's going to be crazy. It's July. It's on a Saturday, and we'll definitely be reacting to that because, I mean, it's a circus. I know a lot of people are upset because Jake is calling out, the old retired MMA fighters, legends of the MMA game, now older retired boxing legends. I mean, I understand it's a bad look. It really is, but there's a lot involved in this. Hopefully Tyson doesn't get hurt doing this, and hopefully Jake does, but we'll be tuned in for it. I was watching a little of the promo, very WWE-like. I feel like this is going to be a very smoke and mirrors type event, WWE-esque events that's going down. It's on Netflix, which is a big deal. Netflix is a big streaming platform, one of the biggest, if not the biggest. I mean, they've got tons of people subscribed to their service, so it's going to be on that. So if you have Netflix, you can see it for free. No Got a link? None of that. So that's going down. Tomorrow, if you have a link, let us know. Tomorrow will be live for the Ngannou versus Joshua fights. That's a joke. Definitely entertainment. 100%. Yeah. So that's what I was going to say. Let's not get. Hopefully, Mike Tyson doesn't get hurt. Okay. That's the worst possible scenario. At the end of the day, these guys are getting paid a ton of money, both Mike and Jake Paul, for this. And it is changing the way we're consuming combat sports. So if we just watch this event as a show rather than a fight, we could enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? The worst possible outcome is Mike Tyson getting hurt. If he gets hurt in this thing, then it's going to be very sad. I don't think that's going to be the case. Just saying it. So let's not go crazy over this. Let's not go nuts. I don't know if it's a pro or exhibition fight. Who knows? But let's just enjoy it for what it is. Any truth to it that there was no knockout clause? So we don't know any of the details on the actual fight yet. But we'll find out very soon because, I mean, it's in July. So we'll find out the information very soon and we'll break it down as it gets closer. And people are sick with Jake Paul. I'm sick of Jake Paul. But when you drag in Mike Tyson into something, it's tough to look away from. And a lot of people are saying Mike Tyson's broke again, which I don't think that's the case. But I don't think you can turn down a bag of money that Netflix is going to be throwing at them. No matter how well off you are, I don't think many people would turn down the bag of money that Mike Tyson's going to be making for this. And you know what? So the UFC thing is about to get started. Once it gets started, we'll show it over here. How many people are fired up for $299? I mean, Saturday is going to be a crazy day of fights. 14 fights on that card. The Joshua Ngannou tomorrow. So much stuff to talk about. So get your opinions out in the live chat. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. And we'll be underway on the press conference. Has to be an exhibition, as I can't see Texas sanction that. I mean, it would make sense. Plus, you know, Tyson's a heavyweight, right? So Jake's got to bulk up a little bit. Most likely going to be an exhibition. And I would imagine underneath that fight, there's going to be some interesting matchups, circus matchups. But I bet you'll be like, oh, okay, I kind of want to see that too. So I don't think it's just going to be Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, especially where it is in Texas. How many people fit in where the Cowboys play, the AT&T whatever stadium over there? How many people fit in that stadium? I mean, it is probably the biggest stadium in football, right? So yeah, there's going to be not just Jake and Mike on that card. I look delicious. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, baby. We're going to have a birthday extravaganza early stream tomorrow for Ngannou versus Joshua. I'm looking forward to I don't know, like, listen, I'm not the biggest boxing fan in the world, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The undercard will have tag team boxing. Yo, I have a feeling, I don't know, there probably is going to be some influencers on it because you have to sell tickets to this thing, to the event, right? So if you're going to have people there, they have to be known, very popular people, you know, to fill those seats. That's a lot of seats to fill. Did anyone get the number on the AT&T Stadium? I'm actually curious how many people fit in there. Oh, there we go. 105,000. Jerry World. He calls it Jerry World. Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah, Jerry World. Yeah, like I've had season tickets to the New York Giants, and 80,000 people fit in that. It's massive, right? And there, it's 105,000 people you could squeeze into that place. I mean, I would love to go to that place. Seeing tag team MMA, I mean, yeah, they got all sorts of. I mean, watch Fight Circus. You can see the craziest stuff with Fight Circus. Listen. At first, I was not happy about the Paul versus Mike Tyson thing at all, and I'm still not happy about it. But it's gonna be it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be something we're gonna be talking about for a while. And he really one-upped his brother. His brother fought a washed-up Floyd, and then he's like, "Well, I'm gonna fight a pushing 60 Mike Tyson." It's crazy. It's on. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to get started. Once these guys get seated, I will show it over here. Any man, me and Chris's age has a young trophy wife. You set G. That's right. That's the key. That's the secret to be young. Have a young trophy wife and have kids late. You'll stay young forever. The secrets. Don't give away all my secrets. I still can't believe that PFL fight. Tropic Tom, been a member for 18 months. His Moss finally gets his AARP membership. Welcome to the club, bro. A couple more years and you will qualify as an opponent for Jake Paul. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I want whatever discounts I can get. Can't get here quick enough. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Wow, it's going to have a full dais. So once everyone is seated, we're going to be playing the press conference for the people. And we're going to break it down. UFC 299. So if you could hit that like button, we'll be showing it here live and breaking it down. Rempy, the 6'7" Ranger that's fighting anyone. He's only 19. Is he only 19? What? Oh, you're talking about the Rangers. Rempy, yeah. Yeah, he's just a baby, and he's got to mature a little bit so he could win some fights. But I like his fire. He's a throwback to old school hockey. The Goons. Jack Della Maddalena is hitting the stage. He's got himself some tie-dye. Will be, not tie-dye, a denim jacket on. We'll be showing that in a sec. What's good, my ninja? Hope this is a good presser. Yeah, listen, this is going to suck. It's not going to be good. Go in with the lowest of expectations. I don't think it's going to be good. We'll see. You got Gilbert Burns rocking the big fro. That's happening. Like I said, once they all get in their seats, we'll be underway. Maybe Kevin Holland and MVP a little bit. I don't know. Kevin Holland's kind of been, he hasn't been that great lately. Like, he hasn't been as fun on the mic. Man, they have Miami really filled up the crowd. And MVP, I want to listen to the crowds. He's doing his old school MVP fist raise. Kind of looks old. I mean, what is he, 37? All right, so once they're all sitting down, we're still waiting on it. Kevin Holland's walking in now. I have full faith this presser will be fired. Yeah. It's not going to be good, man. Kevin Holland is there, so it should be the worst. Kevin, I don't know what happened to Kevin Holland. He used to be very entertaining on the mic. Maybe tonight, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Low expectations. Remember, we go in with low expectations, and it can only go up. It can only go up from there. Okay, the God of War is now walking in. Man, they're really fucking taking their time getting these guys to the stage. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there he is. They're taking their time. Dustin Poirier, the Diamond. Once they stop playing the stupid music, I'll be able to play it. Poirier will bore the hell out of us. It looks like he's in pretty good shape, though. Looks like he's ready to roll. Yeah, he's pretty jacked.
He was jacked.
Taking this very serious. All right, now we wait for the main event guys to come in here. Dennis is murking Poirier. Sean O'Malley, he's got a squeaky voice. Yeah, we threw, a little throwback to the Sean O'Malley's got a squeaky voice. Cheeto walking in. Nice to see Cheeto get dressed up for the occasion. All right. And let's wait for Sugar. What kind of costume is he going to be wearing? Cowboy Holland, yeah. Oh, my God. He's turning into like a drag queen. Like it's right before our very eyes. Sean O'Malley's turning into a drag queen. All right, here we go. Should be ready to... Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let's get rid of the music and
How are you guys today?
All right, let's do this. Let's get this started, baby.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. It's good to be back. Who's got the first question?
Start with the champ, please. Sean, you said quite a bit along the way that the result of that first fight between you two never really mattered. It hasn't held over you. But given some of the emotion this week, some of the exchanges this week, what does this fight mean to you now, and how important is it for you to get this win on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm very calm going into this fight. You know, it's easy to be calm when you know you're going to knock someone the fuck out.
And you said it, this is a big fight, and it's got that big fight feel. I mean, technically there is one result, so given how big this is, you win on Saturday. Is there a need to do this a third time down the road to make sure that there's no question about the history of this series?
Whoa. A lot of Cheeto chants.
I wouldn't mind knocking him out 2 times.
Wait, what? What did he say?
I wouldn't mind knocking him out 2 times.
I wouldn't mind knocking him out 2 times. What does that even fucking mean?
Fair enough. Cheeto, I'll ask you.
What?
You're the only man that's ever had your hand raised against him. I know there's some question about how the fight went down, etc. But how does that factor into this, knowing that you've been in there and been able to walk away with a victory?
Say that again?
Yeah, mentally, psychologically, how much does that first result factor into this fight, knowing that you do have a win over Sean O'Malley?
I hear some Cheetos sucks. So there are Sugar fans out there.
Oh man, I'm ready to go. I'm healthy, I'm happy. I've been doing everything. I had the long road, but I'm here. And I'm gonna dig for that goal.
All right,
and
so the crowd is
Cheeto,
split.
I know it's tough for us to hear you, tough for you to hear us. Just can you tell us what this would mean to you, man? 10 years in the UFC chasing this opportunity. You have become a superstar. The crowd is here for you. What would winning the title mean for you?
This is life-changing opportunity. I worked so hard for this moment. It's been 10 years in the company, and I've been loved every single second of my career, and I'm glad I'm fighting for the UFC goal. I love to be here.
Who's got the next question? Go ahead.
Question for Dustin Poirier. Straight ahead, Dustin. I don't think you can hear me. Obviously, you're from Louisiana, but you call South Florida your home in camp. So I guess when they announced they were returning to Miami, how important was it for you specifically to be on this card and represent for South Florida?
Yeah, this is my second home, man. I lived here for 6 years. It's a short flight across the Gulf, Louisiana to here. I'm representing Louisiana here, representing Florida here. Get ready, man.
And obviously for years, you were the one, you wanted your shot against these guys, and then eventually you got it, and then it's been main events and title fights for you from that point on. Benoit is in that same position now where he wants his shot against you. So what type of fight are you expecting from him when you do get ready for your...
How does Benoit Saint-Denis look so pleasant, and then when he gets in the cage, he looks like a monster? It's really bizarre. Name another fighter that's like that. That's a complete sweetheart, and then all of a sudden gets in the cage and is a complete savage. Like, he looks like the nicest guy in the world, other than, the cauliflower ears.
5-round co-main event on Saturday.
He's gritty, it's going to be war. This guy's finished his last 5 opponents. I'm coming to finish him. He's going to do the same. It's going to be crazy. Just enjoy the show.
A similar question for Benoit. Obviously, this is your first round fight, and you're fighting a guy like Dustin who's fought in the best lightweights that have ever been there. So I'm curious, what are you expecting from Dustin in there on Saturday?
Oh, definitely Team Poirier.
Yeah, it's a huge honor for me to fight Dustin Poirier on this card. It's in home soil for him. I prepare hard to give him the biggest battle we can have. And the better fighter will win, and it will happen Saturday night. It will be a bloody war.
Question for Song Yadong, up here. Earlier this week, you declared yourself the best boxer in the bantamweight division. Piotr said at media day, let's see who is the best boxer when he does face off with you. So I'm curious.
What's this, a K-pop? What is this? Is this what's this? What am I looking at here? What is this? What is this? What kind of K-pop band is this? What's happening? Can anyone?
What do you expect from Piotr in there? Do you think he will stand in there with you and just box?
就是这个格斗周的时候， 彼得岩说他是最好的，你说你是最好的拳击手，然后彼得岩也说他是最好的拳击手。你觉得这场比赛会两人一直打战力吗？
He's a great fighter. You know, I'm so honored to fight with him.
Did this guy just what? He's a great fighter. What the fuck? When did he start talking like this?
会两人一直打战力吗？
He's a great fighter. You know, I'm
a great fighter.
I'm so honored to fight with him. And he's a top-level former champion. But, you know, everything can happen in the fight. I'm ready to knock him out. How about you? What do you think, Peter?
He's another savage, right? Another savage, but right here, you would never think it. He was like, what did this fruit say?
Hey, guys. In Saturday, I show him who is best boxer. I 7-0. In boxing, I have a lot of fights in boxing.
He learned English?
Smash this guy, you know. Thank you so much.
He learned, wow, he's learning English. Holy smokes.
Question for Sean.
This different level.
Question.
Good for him. Good for him.
Sean O'Malley, yesterday, Sean, you asked the media to ask Chito what you DM'd him. He didn't tell us. He did say it was weird, but he didn't tell us. Can you clear up? What exactly have you guys been messaging about?
Hey, that's up to him to tell you. I might tweet it later. I don't know. If he doesn't want to tell you, he doesn't got to.
Did he put like duct tape over his eyes? What is that?
I might tweet it later. We'll see.
Question for MVP. Michael, you're here in the big leagues, massive press conference. I see you enjoying the energy. What is it like to finally reach the UFC and be here at one of these sort of days?
They're booing him.
You know what? All I can say right now is, wow, the passion in here is crazy. Wow. I'm gonna bring that back to you. Don't worry, Saturday night I'm gonna bring that back to you. But I just wanna say, UFC has a new MVP.
For you, Kevin, obviously we've all seen the highlights. We've seen the knockouts that MVP can do. But how do you think his wins over those Bellator guys rank against the guys you fought in the...
You ever see the movie Sausage Party? You ever see that movie? It was a really bad cartoon. Seth Rogen, I think, produced it. MVP looks like one of the sausages in that movie, right? What do you think, guys think? Doesn't he look like one of the sausages from Sausage Party?
MVP.
There he is. The old sausage head.
For you, Kevin, obviously we've all seen the highlights. We've seen the knockouts that MVP can do. But how do you think his wins over those Bellator guys rank against the guys you fought in...
This guy's been playing a little too much Red Dead Redemption over here. Kevin Holland.
UFC.
You know, they know. We all know what the difference is. Ask the boss what the difference is. Shit, it's a reason why y'all pay for UFC fights and not Bellator fights, right? I thought so.
That's true.
My first question is for Gilbert Burns.
Well, in fairness, no one pays for the UFC in my chat. Does anyone pay for the UFC in my chat? I don't know. I pay. I do pay. But let me know if you pay for the UFC in my chat.
Gilbert, I guess, first off, what does it mean to hear that ovation today after last time you were here, the crowd was a little more split, but pretty firmly behind you today? What was it like to hear that ovation when you walked out today?
I love it. I love it.
By the way, Fro Burns, lock over Jack Della Maddalena. He's going to knock his head off. Watch.
We're going to put on a show Saturday night. We're going to put on a show. Make sure you get your ticket. Show up. It's going to be an amazing card. And Miami going to be one of the official homes from the UFC.
This probably, I mean, co-main events could be pretty vicious. But this very well could be the fight of the night. Burns and Jack. That's a good fight, man.
And you have a tough rising star in Jack Della Maddalena in front of you. Have you been impressed at what he's done so far in the UFC?
For sure. He's tough. He beat my guy Kevin Holland. Was a good fight. This guy's tough. And we're going to put on a show Saturday night. I like the guy, respect the guy, very, very tough. It's going to be a good fight.
And for Jack, on the flip side of that coin, walking into hostile territory, is this something that you're going to have to block out on Saturday, or does that come easy to you?
Yeah, I appreciate it, you know, and I look forward to stealing all these fans on Saturday night.
And for you, Gilbert's always been at the top of this division, right in line for a title shot for the last couple of years. So for you, what kind of statement would you make with a win over him, do you think?
Yeah, big statement, you know, cruise right into the top 5 and bounce.
He sounds like an Australian Rocky. He's like, but with the Australian accent. Like he's got that slur, that CTE slur, just with a little Aussie accent to him. Australian Rocky.
Question for Dave.
Let's listen to that again.
What do you think?
Yeah, big statement, you know, cruise right into the top 5 and...
Oh, Adrian, you're the shrimp on the barbie.
Bounce.
Question for Dana. Dana, the turnout in Miami here is always amazing. I mentioned this to you a while ago, but I'm going to ask you now. Is there an opportunity that the UFC returns here for UFC 305?
I'm literally standing here watching. This is one of the most electric press conferences of all time.
It's a packed house.
So Saturday night, $13.75 million gate. We broke our record from last time. The highest gate.
He's always breaking records. Oh my God. If he worked in a record store, all the records would be broken. I mean, everywhere he goes, everything, just keep him out of the record store.
Ever in the arena history.
Breaking all the records.
Miami, you are awesome. Thank you.
Question for Sean O'Malley. It's a rare occasion where you're not unanimously the fan favorite. How do you deal with that? And is that extra motivation for Saturday night?
Cheeto's a fucking pinata. Peter Yan's one fight away from bare knuckle boxing, and Marab's nose more crooked than Joe Biden. Let's fucking go, baby!
Let's enjoy that again. Ready? Here's Sean O'Malley with a prepared line for the press conference. You ready? This is what we got it. Get ready. He's trying. He's
deal with that, and is that extra motivation for Saturday night?
Cheeto's a fucking pinata. Peter Yan's one fight away from bare knuckle boxing, and Marab's nose more crooked than Joe Biden. Let's fucking go, baby!
Pregunta para Chito Vera. ¿Tienes el apoyo de toda la comunidad hispana? ¿Sientes la presión de los de Ecuador y la comunidad hispana para hacer historia este fin de semana?
Más que presión es puro amor. El amor se siente, el apoyo se siente. Ecuador va a tener su primer campeón mundial.
There's no pressure. I'm ready on Saturday to become the world champion.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Enseñémosle a este payaso quién va a ganar. Háganle saber. La barra brava.
Durinho. Durinho. É um casamento entre um veterano como você, com um upcomer como o Madalena, que está buscando o seu espaço na organização. É um casamento que agrada muitos fãs. Mas por vezes a gente viu que o veterano às vezes não gosta, não aceita muito esse tipo de duelo. Foi difícil para você aceitar? Ou você esperava um atleta com uma posição no ranking parecida com a sua?
You're a veteran and you're coming in and facing a guy who's coming up, and a lot of times veterans don't like that position. Are you okay with this fight?
Yeah, for sure.
Português.
É, luta muito dura. Pra mim foi fácil de aceitar. Eu tô vindo de derrota, eu tenho que pegar uma vitória para ir pro cinturão, então vai ser fácil, vou para ganhar essa luta aí. Me ofereceram, me deram o nome, eu falei que sim.
It's a tough fight. You know, it wasn't a hard decision at all to accept this fight. I'm coming off a loss, so I need a win to get to the belt. So as soon as he offered it to me, I said yes.
Ao longo da semana, você falou que aprendeu que precisa escutar o seu corpo. Ano passado, a gente viu que você fez 3 lutas em 5 meses. Me explica melhor uma coisa. Como você pode garantir, até para os fãs, que você vai escutar o seu corpo, que não vai cometer esse tipo de erro? E eu já te pergunto, é possível que você lute no UFC Rio esse ano?
You said during this week that you need to listen to your body. You know, we saw you last year having 3 fights in 5 months, and you said that you need to take some time, but I'll ask you right now, is it possible to see you in UFC Rio?
Yeah, they're using up all the Brazilians.
Yeah, if everything goes good on Saturday, Dana give me a good opponent. If everything goes good, yeah, we think about Rio, but main focus is going to be Jack Madalena Saturday night.
Go ahead.
John Bernard with KO Sports. This one's for Sean. Sean, Cheeto said his game plan is to go straight for your legs. What are your thoughts on his game plan, and are you prepared for his leg kicks to avoid what happened in the first fight?
I'm gonna just kick him in the lips, baby. You can kick my legs all you want, but my leg's gonna be on his fucking chin, so.
Another one for Cheeto. Cheeto, we've saw what's happened throughout the week. He's called you out in the hotel. He's sending you DMs. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think he's playing mind games to throw you off your fight?
Everything is mental in life. I'm prepared, I'm ready, I'm feeling good. And honestly, it's how you handle it. The rest, fuck the noise.
So they are saying "fuck you, Cheeto." So Sean does have half of the crowd there. You can hear the Sean's side of things. So he's not going to be coming out to deafening boos, which is good if you're Team O'Malley and you want him to get the dub. Things are looking good.
And last one for Dana. This is one of the most stacked cards of the year. Was it difficult to put on a show for UFC 300 with such a stacked 298 and 299?
I mean, that's this year. When you look at how this year played out, I love the card in Anaheim, too. This is a great card. We got 300. We got International Fight Week, and then we got the Sphere. And then when you see the stuff that we have lined up for the end of this year, too, I know we say this every year, but this might be the baddest year ever in the history of the company. So here we go. It's all good.
Hola.
Go ahead, sir.
Chito, en representación de toda América Latina, Sean O'Malley ha pasado diciendo que tú le ganaste por suerte, que fue suerte y solamente suerte. ¿Qué va a pasar luego de 4 años en esta pelea? Y escucha a toda la gente que dice Chito, Chito, Chito. No solo gente de Ecuador, sino gente de toda América Latina que cree que el nuevo campeón de la 135 está acá. ¿Qué le dices a la gente?
La suerte me sonríe y me seguirá sonriendo por mi trabajo fuerte, por las ganas que le meto y por todo lo que he hecho durante todos los años.
Madre.
Nunca me he rendido y lo que diga este pendejo, pues, no importa.
Chito, te entrevisté hace 10 años.
You got a translator up in here?
Exactamente en tu debut en el UFC 180, en tu pelea contra Marcos Beltrán. Fue un debut impresionante, llorabas. 10 años después, hoy tienes la oportunidad de ser el campeón mundial. Por primera vez un ecuatoriano. ¿Qué le dices a las nuevas generaciones, a la gente que está buscando un sueño?
El camino es largo y para muchos a veces es un poco más difícil que para otros. Pero si no te detienes vas a llegar a lograr esa meta. Y el secreto de todo es no parar, seguir hacia adelante y buscar tus sueños.
The first question. It's been 4 years since your first fight with Sean. He's been saying that it was pure luck. What do you have to say about that? Cheeto says, you know, luck is as you created with a lot of hard work. You created in the gym, and let's have some luck again.
The Cheeto chants are back.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Jack Enríquez de Ecuador también. Mi pregunta para Marlon Chito Vera. El día de ayer, Sean O'Malley dijo que va a finalizar la pelea, que te va a dormir, pero parece que no recuerda que a ti nadie nunca te ha sometido ni te ha noqueado. ¿Qué le dices a eso?
Pues mi trabajo inalcanzable es lo que me ha traído acá, la ética de trabajo, mis ganas y mis sueños por ser campeón mundial. Lo que O'Malley diga, pues, son solo palabras y no opinión. Yo estoy preparado para todo y el día sábado, si tengo que sangrar, voy a sangrar, pero voy a ser campeón mundial.
I came here to be the UFC world champion.
Ahora tienes
I prepared for everything, so I'm going to be the world champion on Saturday.
Ahora también tienes al lado a Son Yadong, que el día de ayer dijo que también estaba harto de decir que tú ganaste la pelea,
Sean.
y que le dicen
Sean
a él
might
este
smash.
tema. ¿Aceptarías un Yadong Vera 2?
Son Yadong tiene que enfocarse en su oponente y yo en el mío. Por ahora, Son Yadong lo único que puede hacer es anhelar algo. Que no jode y que se enfoque en su vida.
Right now, I have this fight to focus in front of me. We'll see what happens after this.
Go ahead, sir.
Our question is for Song Yadong. So this is Migu China. 亚东，刚刚你的对手彼得言说他想要在比赛当中击倒你，想要再摧毁你。
Come on.
你对此有什么回应 ？So moments ago, Poirier said he's in the fight, he's going to smash you. But what you saw, what kind of technique you want to show to the world, show to the Poirier?
You know, Peter is tough, but I'm tougher. I'll knock him out on Saturday night. You guys will see. Time will tell.
2-0 mouse. A couple years ago, you fought with Cheeto, and you won a fight.
Is it
and
me?
Now he's become the...
Is it me or does Jan look? He looks pretty old, huh?
2-0 mouse.
Right? Jan looks like he's been through some shit. Anyone else seeing that? You know, he's had a rough go. Is he looking old over here? What do you guys think in the chat?
A couple years ago, you fought with Cheeto, and you won a fight, and now he's become the new challenger for the title. What you saw about Cheetos?
Hey Cheeto, it's time to book a fight. Please win the fight and count me out, okay?
Focus on your fight first. No. Don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Cheeto ain't winning this.
That's pretty good. Don't try to wipe your ass before you take a shit.
Might as well not talk about this.
Wait, hold on. What did O'Malley mumble?
No. Don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Cheeto ain't winning this. No, might as well not talk about this.
What the fuck did O'Malley say? Do you guys know what he said? Was that O'Malley?
No. Don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Cheeto ain't winning this. No, might as well not talk about this.
Okay, what did O'Malley say? Can anyone translate that? He just started mumbling some shit. Just out of nowhere. I gotta figure this out. What the fuck? Does he even? He's like, the fuck?
Don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Cheeto ain't winning this. No, might as well not talk about this.
What do you say? Cheeto ain't winning this? Might as well not talk about this. I think that's what it is. Hold on.
Don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Cheeto ain't winning this. No, might as well not talk about this.
I'm assuming that's... Can anyone translate retard? Can anyone do that in the chat? I think it's Cheeto's not winning this. Might as well not talk about this. I'm guessing. Let me know if I'm correct. Showing some perks.
And so you are one of the most potential fighters in this world. So anything that you want to say to the Miami fans, to the fans around the world?
What's up, Miami? I'm coming! Welcome, Kung Fu Monkey Shoe!
What's up, Miami? What's up, Miami?
All right, last question right here. Where are you?
That's it? Oh, my God.
That was good.
No more questions.
Go ahead, ma'am. Is it you?
Oh, my God.
Ok, para Chito. Una sola cosa, Chito. Ya te hemos visto en algunas peleas.
Oh, look out.
¿Cómo hacer para volver a lo que hiciste en el 2020? ¿Cómo hacer? ¿Qué hacer con Sean O'Malley para volver a derrotarlo?
El día sábado voy a salir preparado, voy a salir fuerte y le voy a arrancar la cabeza.
I prepared, I'm very strong, and I'm going to take his head off.
Miami, you're incredible. I can't wait for Saturday night. Thanks for coming out today.
Dana's like, I gotta get these guys off the stage. All right. We'll go look at the face-offs. Well, that was the worst presser of the year. Easily. Holy shit. Oh my God. It really does make you appreciate, like what Volk did, you know? I mean, Volk got smoked, but at least he made it real entertaining. This is going to do horrible on pay-per-views, but we're going to do great on Saturday. I think Saturday's going to be a fun one. A lot of people are going to be looking for a stream. Well, if you're not going to look for a stream and you're actually going to pay for this event, let me know in the chat if you're going to pay for this. If you will, hit the live chat link to ESPN Plus. If you want to watch along with us, UFC 299. If you're watching on the replay, hit the description up, that ESPN Plus link. I appreciate those that use our link. We get a little commission off of that. But if you're not, we'll tell you exactly what's going down. We'll give you the play-by-play. I wasn't expecting much from this press conference, and it delivered. That was such a waste of time. Like, oof. Biggest waste of time I've ever had on YouTube, I think. I don't know. Like, that was rough. Let's see. Keeps making these shorter and shorter every time. Yeah, Dana was like, you could tell he wanted to get the fuck out of there. Dana must be trying to slap himself because these are the stars he now has to rely on. Truly sad. Yeah, like Sugar. I think Sugar's what he's got to do is just not do the Nate Diaz thing. Think about this. Nate Diaz is not a good trash talker. Nate Diaz is horrible on the mic, yet loved. They got the Liver King here. What is going on? I thought, wasn't he banished, the Liver King? And why is he wearing a Smokey the Bear hat? Like, Nate Diaz does not have to talk trash talk. He's just cool. You know? He just mumbles into the mic. He's cool. He's on social media. He doesn't give a fuck. And we love him. That's what Sean's got to do. Just not give a shit anymore. You know, like, I don't know. Don't even try. It just doesn't work. Nothing works. So just do that, you know, the fancy colors and shit. All right, here's the face-off. Jan. Yadong. Man, I want to go with Peter. Just not super confident. Peter's yapping at him. Got to watch the embedded to hear what he's saying. So Peter Yan looking pretty in the zone here. And then this guy's dressed up like K-pop. I like both guys. I like watching both guys fight. So we win either way. But that one should be a good scrap. Okay, Jack, Della Maddalena, and Gilbert, Fat Albert Burns. Okay, here we go. Gilbert's got the fro going. Man, this is a good fight. It's a car crash. Gilbert's ranked number 4. Jack is number 11. That's going to be really good. Okay. Here we go. Holland and MVP should be next. Yeah, okay. So we're going to see these two. We got Cowboy Hat Holland and MVP. Let's see. Does MVP stand in front of him and put his hand in the air? Let's see. Here we go. Let these guys get a little closer. This is good. This is good face-off. Solid. Let's take a look at this. Look at this. That's nice. It's a nice one. I like it. I like the intensity. MVP looks like he's ready to go to make his debut. All right. I'm in. I'm invested in that. The face-off's better than the press conference. Okay, co-main event. This one I'm really interested in seeing what these two look like next to each other. So Poirier and Saint-Denis. McGregor talked a lot of shit, but was himself. Yeah. Yeah, it was like, it was a shtick, but it was also true to himself. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, we can't get any closer than that. Get up his nose. Woo! Poirier looks ready. Poirier looks ready. It's so weird. Saint-Denis does not look as scary as he does when he's in the cage. Looks like a completely different human being. Just normal, everyday life, Saint-Denis. Okay, here we go. Main event. I like the fights in this card, though. I really do. Poirier wins. Yeah, what do you guys think in the co-main event? Who you got winning that one? I'm still sticking with Saint-Denis, but I got to see the final face-off. I might switch. All right, here we go. Talking. Both guys confident. All right. All right. Alrighty. Alrighty. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I got to be honest with you. Like, that was really bad. This is the featherweight Dustin look. No way he's winning, says Zen Book. Oh, so you think he's a little, this is P-head emotional Dustin? We're going to get a better idea tomorrow's face-offs after they hit the scales and everything. It's going to be a lot different. So these face-offs, I got to be honest with you, I didn't get anything from these face-offs. I didn't get anything from the press conference. It was a straight-up waste of time. We're going to get more after the ceremonial weigh-in face-offs. Then we're going to have a little bit better of an idea to see, who wants it more, who's intense, who's got the nerves. We can get more information there. But right now, I mean, yeah, we're not. This press conference was just a miss. The crowd was there. They were all fired up and they were going crazy. So Miami should be buzzing on Saturday. The building will be full. Main card. Prelims will be empty because the seats are probably super expensive. The cheering was split pretty much in half for O'Malley and Vera. So there's really not, I feel a little bit better about the O'Malley pick. There were deafening boos and O'Malley was just, couldn't even hear himself speak because of the boos. I would say, maybe I'll go in the direction of Cheeto. But right now I'm feeling pretty good about O'Malley getting the win. The only underdog that's really sticking out is Burns. And MVP, I'm teeter-tottering. Like, I kind of want to pick MVP. But I'm still going with Holland on that one. But let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Did you like the press conference? Am I being too hard on it? Did you get any information that will help you in your bets or in your butt? What'd you think about that? Oh, gosh. All right, let's look in the chat. I didn't like it. But I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised. Gilbert, not a good presser. Play Jackbox. The cheering was all for Cheeto. No, it wasn't. It was split. It definitely was split. Cheeto had the best line of the press conference. O'Malley is just bad at the mic. JDM wasn't good. Yeah, Cheeto's line, and it wasn't even to Sean, right? It was to the K-pop guy. Can't wait until Saturday. Yeah, the fights will be way better than this press conference. So it's not like press conferences are supposed to get you really fired up. I'm already fired up for $2.99, so I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna buy the pay-per-view now. Of course I'm gonna buy it. I buy them all, but it didn't like get me juiced up. I'm more excited for tomorrow, and then once tomorrow's done, I'll start getting amped up by $2.99 again. But that kind of pulled me away a little bit. MVP probably hasn't faced a striker like Holland since he fought Perry in BKFC. Yeah, MVP's got his hands full with Kevin. I'm just curious as to what Kevin Holland's going to show up. He looks focused. If he starts yapping in that cage, man, we're screwed. I watched it all on UFC and was for Cheeto. You watched it all on UFC and so you're saying the crowd was different for us? Did you get a different feed? Did you? You might, send me that feed. At the very end, the crowd was doing the Cheeto chant, but I'm talking throughout the press conference. There was Cheeto sucks, fuck you, Cheeto. Heard it very clear. And, I heard it. The MVP skull-crushing knee to Cyborg Santos was one of the worst injuries I've ever... yeah, dude, that was nuts. I remember I was at a barbecue, and we were watching it on my dad's phone, I remember, when that happened. Man, how many years ago was that? That was a little while ago. But that was pretty violent. Biden needs to wipe his ass before taking a shit in order to clean the exit. Hard to trust MVP or Holland when making picks. I agree. Both unpredictable. Kevin a little more, I think. I didn't play the sound. Yes, I did. The fuck you talking about? Did you see Cheeto's media scrum? Hilarious. Yes, I did see it. I didn't think hilarious though. I hope the Pokemon finishes Holland. The Pokemon. He's gonna summon Pikachu. That's about all I know about Pokemon. And then he threw a Pokeball. It will be funny if MVP wins and he just throws an invisible Pokemon ball at him or whatever the hell happens with Pokemon. O'Malley calling Cheeto a piñata was mid funny though. No. Listen, I don't want to I don't want to shit on it. I was searching for humor. Like for instance, when Volk, I never found Volk funny, and when Volk did the old man bit. Dude, that was genuinely hilarious. O'Malley had one pre-written line, and you can tell he's like, okay, I'm going to deliver it now. And it was just, it was just a misfire, you know? No, I've never interviewed fighters. Never tried. Should I try? What do you think? One's in the chat if you'd like me to try to interview fighters. Should I give it a go? It seems like it would be fun, right? What do you guys think in the chat? Should I ever interview fighters? No, of course I have. What you talk about, Willis? Are you new to the program? Here you go. Check this out. After this stream, I want you to go Paul Spadafora, 49 1-1, boxing savage. That interview was bonkers. That was the last one. Frank Yeager, you ever hear that guy? He's a Hall of Famer. Smiling Sam Alvey, Felony Charles Bennett. We Mike Goldberg. We had Big Mo. There's Sam again. Tom Nolan. By the way, he's just signed a contract for a new fight. He had a rough go in his debut. But Tom Nolan, a big scary Aussie dude, just going on and on. Over here, just check out this playlist. You can catch them all. Adrian Nuñez, Billy Goff, Cody Durden. Yeah, check it out. MVP's last fight in Bellator was against a wrestler humper. Yes. Well, listen. MVP was exposed. He was exposed in Bellator. Once he had a little higher level talent, MVP wasn't the guy that everyone thought. I mean, I think we all knew who MVP was. He's a very fun striker, but there have been times where Venom Page was in some very boring fights, you know, which is kind of weird why we're so excited about seeing MVP fight in the UFC. He's been in some duds. So yeah, let's look at this real quick. Let me pull this up. Where are you? You know, I never understood. Like, I feel like the ship has sailed. So he lost to Mike Perry in the BKFC. The interesting story with that is he said in the media scrum that when he went to do that one-off with the BKFC, the UFC thought he was a free agent. They reached out to him, and that's when MVP realized, oh, they're interested in me. So once the contract was done with Bellator, he was going off to the UFC. Douglas Lima, split decision win, a little sus. Lost to Logan Storley, a split decision. So that's 2 decisions over there. The Mike Perry was a decision, went to an extra round. So the last 3 fights were decisions. Let's see. Derek Anderson, he won. He broke his nose in the first round, right? I don't remember this fight. Derek Anderson. I know I saw it. I just don't fucking remember it. But who is Derek Anderson? He's a guy that fights at a Gladiator Challenge. Did a little Bellator, of course, because he fought MVP. Bunch of Bellator fights with a lot of L's. I don't know how he lined up with MVP, but, you know, they needed to get him back in the... I don't know. They had to get him another win. I don't know. Let's see. Before that, Ross Houston won a unanimous decision. This guy, 8-1-0, Cage Warrior dude, right? None of these guys would do anything in the UFC, right? Shinsho Anzai beat him in the second round. This dude over here, 9-6-0. Gianni Melillo, he knocked him out in the first round. He's 14-10-0. Okay. Who else we got over here? Richard Keeley, excuse me. Richard Keeley is 3-3-0. MVP's not that good. He's not that good. He did beat Paul Daly. That's something we could throw out there. Lost to Douglas Lima. Got knocked the Fook out in this one over here, but Lima's, he's actually legit. So, I mean, like, yeah, you can go down his resume. You know, he's got some finishes, like some of his most impressive finishes against nobodies, you know? So, a very padded 21-2-0. Would I like him to do well? Of course. You know, he would ignite some life into the welterweight division. But, yeah, I think Kevin Holland should be too problematic for him to lose. To win, excuse me. Moss lost his press pass allocation to Nina Drama. That's why he hates her. Yes, that's exactly. How'd you know? That Daly fight was the worst fight ever. It was terrible. Wasn't Daly wrestling in that fight? Right? He turned into a wrestler. Yeah. So listen, MVP's been in some he's been in some duds and some boring fights. The guys that he's beat, you know, the highlight reel stuff are against nobodies. You know, he did lose to Mike Perry, who was exiled from the UFC in bare knuckle. Now, if there was kicking involved and, you know, other forms of striking. That could have been a way different fight, but still did lose to Mike Perry. You know, he's got a big opportunity here. Hopefully he seizes the moment because, you know, that a UK talent that is a fun striker to watch. Yeah, that's interesting. Put him up against Leon Edwards, see what happens over there. It is interesting.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Pale Monkey dropping a deuce.
Mose, are you going to do a reaction stream to Biden's State of the Union bullshit?
I mean, when is that? What? Maybe. What I just watched here felt like I was watching some State of the Union bullshit. That was so bad. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pivot a little bit. I'm going to go through this over here, and then we're going to skedaddle. Thank you very much, Pale Monkey, for the $2. Appreciate you. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh, boy, that press conference was bad. So I dodged the PFL. Didn't do that. I should have dodged this press conference. This was a big mistake. But here we are. And let's see. Hopefully the Ngannou Joshua thing isn't a complete bomb. Hopefully. Who is your best ever to throw hands in boxing and the best to do it in MMA? For hands in boxing. Best ever. Damn, man. I mean, my all-time favorite in boxing is Tyson, but, like, does he have the... I mean, I tell you what, the way he slipped that uppercut in here, the way he moved his head, the way... Everything about Mike Tyson, it was so much fun to watch fight. Was he the best ever? No. But he was the most exciting for me. But best hands ever? Shit, man. I mean, you got to respect Canelo. Definitely got to respect Canelo. I don't fucking know. In MMA, let me think. Max got great hands. Best ever. Who's got the best ever that I've seen? I tell you what, Bless is smooth. I would go Holloway. Sugar Ray was something else. Yeah, you could go. I mean, there's so many guys in boxing that you can go with, but I'm going with who I loved. You know, I don't boxing. The best hands never really did it for me. I wanted power. You know, I wanted guys that would smoke people. Yeah, we'll go with Paul Spadafora. We'll go with him. He's got some pretty smooth hands. There's so many boxers that just are so slick, you know? Canelo ain't had those hands in like 4 years. I tell you what, Canelo still got hands, though. That dude could fight. Boxing is John Gotti III. Yes, I will go with that. John Gotti III for sure. For sure. But yeah, in MMA, who would you guys pick? Who's the best boxer? Who's the best boxer? Like Dana White says. I think Max is, if you're just talking about just throwing hands, Max is smooth. All time. Yeah, I'll just throw Max in there. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a quick motherfucker. He is. Ben Askren. Ben Askren. Ben Askren had crazy hands, right? You see what he did to Jake Paul? Strickland? Strickland, no, because Strickland's got probably the best defense, I would say. Like a defensive striker. Like who would you put as the best defensive fighter? I mean, you got to put Strickland in there, right? Although he's been smoked. So maybe not. But yeah, I don't know about the best boxer, but damn, Strickland's got a good jab. That's about it. You know who else had a good jab? Khabib. Actually, you know what? I would take Khabib's jab over Strickland's because it had power behind it. Khabib had a crazy jab. Remember that? Like, it was nuts. I feel like that's all he had. Jab, shoot, jab, shoot. Okay, here we go. Sean O'Malley got a brutal response from Miami crowd. Here we go.
Very calm going into this fight. You know, it's easy to be calm when you know you're going to knock someone the fuck out.
It's like when a comedian tells a joke and it just bombs.
Is there a need to do this a third time down the road to make sure that there's no question about the history of this series?
I wouldn't mind knocking him out 2 times.
That was bad, man. Bad. So Canelo's fighting, huh? Canelo Alvarez, Jamie Munguai is official done deal May 4th. Las Vegas. Wasn't Canelo the guy for Mexican Independence Day? Is that that's not then, right? So did the UFC steal that from him? At least it's on Netflix, not a pay-per-view. The Jake Paul thing, yeah. Dude, you hear this? This is kind of nuts. Listen to this. So Ngannou did apparently Triple C and Kamaru Usman have a podcast, and Ngannou jumped on. Listen to what he says.
He knew a lot about stuff that I turned down from.
Yeah, Dustin's got very good boxing, and he beat Max twice, right? I still think pure boxer though. I still think Max is better. You know who's a good boxer too? Peter Yan. Peter Yan's a real solid boxer too.
From the UFC, the negotiation, even my last fight in the UFC. You know, I took $600,000 for my last fight in the UFC, as opposed to $5 million that they were offering, and for the same fight, right? I'm like, bro, and I was broke. Like at the time, I owe Usman right here. I owe him $200,000. I was broke.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
He owed Usman $200,000. How do you ask for that? Hey, Kamaru, could you lend me $200,000?
At the time, I owe Usman right here. I owe him $200,000. I was broke.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Jesus, you guys are good. Dude, no way.
I tell you, man. Remember the time where everyone was shitting on Usman? It's not that anymore. I feel like we've moved past that. You know, ever since Marty's not the champ anymore, and blah blah blah. But I was always defending Usman relentlessly because just judging from speaking to Will Harris about him, like one of the nicest guys in the world, apparently, right? He's just very cringe on the mic in some situations when he's trying to sell a fight or whatever, licking his lips and this and that. But who lends someone $200K, man? Who the hell does that? So how about that? Now Francis Ngannou, man, he wipes his ass for $200K.
But let's not talk about that.
Jesus, you guys are good. Dude, no way.
Right?
No way.
It's crazy. There they are. Looks like Ngannou shit him out. Man, Ngannou's a big dude. Oh, here's the check this out. So not only was PFL a disaster in the main event with the splinter, but look at this dude. So there was a guy that fought on the card that was like, I don't even want to be there. I don't even want to be there. He's just moseying around. He just fucking, like, he was either on drugs or something. I don't know what. Goddard had his hands full on this event. Look, he's just going back and forth. It's like, I don't want to be there. Hands are down. It's like, whatever, bro. Then gets head kicked and goes down. Could you imagine if we reacted to this card live? That happened. The freaking the splinter in the main event. What a disaster, man. This dude didn't even want to be there. Crowd's empty. I don't know how far in the card this was. Dude didn't even want to be there. This dude's fighting PFL in Paris. Doesn't even want to be there. Just moseying around. It's like a kid, like just being a little brat. So crazy, man. Here's why Jake Paul is fighting Iron Mike Tyson, in case you were wondering why it's happening. Here you go.
It was all going great. I was meeting my childhood hero for the first time.
What's up, Mike? Hey, Rob. How are you? Mars loved it, huh? Good to meet you.
And then he said this.
Hey, from Low. I'm Jake.
Did you hear that?
Hey, from Low. Hey, from Low.
I mean, people.
He called him Logan.
Imagine meeting your childhood hero for the first time and they call you your brother's name. We don't even fucking look alike. And ever since that day,
if this doesn't tell you, okay, if this doesn't tell you that this shit is going to be WWE, this is going to be just a money grab. This is why people that are getting angry about this need their fucking heads examined. Now, if Mike Tyson seriously gets hurt, you get the last laugh. You get to see, I told you. But I promise you guys, this event that's going down, okay? Just watch it for the spectacle circus that this is. This is a joke. This is a money grab. This is something they're just trying something out over here. They're going to see if they could fill up that Texas stadium. They're going to be putting this on Netflix. If it does well, a lot of people watch this thing. It's going to open the door to no more pay-per-views because all people are going to need is a subscription to a streaming service. It's all just ridiculousness, man.
They call you your brother's name. We don't even fucking look alike. And ever since that day, Mike, I've wanted to knock you the fuck out.
I got to be honest. So, yes, is he annoying? Yes. He is annoying. But he's a smart motherfucker. He's smart, man. This dude is just having the blast. Now he's gonna fight Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson. He fought Anderson Silva. Now he's gonna fight Mike Tyson, GOAT of the UFC, GOAT of boxing. Crazy, man. This is boxing. This is what it is. When I was a kid, there was circus boxing. It kind of subsided for a while. Remember that celebrity boxing that was back in the day? Weirdos would be boxing. You had China boxing. Joey Buttafuoco was boxing. Like, that was a thing. And then that kind of fizzled away. Boxing started doing its thing. And here we are again. You know, this is the world of boxing, man. And the actual boxing events, rigged. Like, there is crappy judging, and you're looking at this and saying, how is this even happening? This can't possibly be real, right? It's been like this for years. So to shit on him now, if Mike Tyson gets hurt in this situation, everyone has all the rights to say, I told you so. But come on, man. It's just go with the script, man. Go with the script. Look at him.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was all going great.
It's just a gimmick. It's a skit. It's a bit. It's just ridiculousness. Watching people flip out online was the funniest thing to me today. I'm watching these people. I'm like, guys, come on. It's like you getting mad at a movie. Like a movie making you mad. It's not even fucking real. This is not real. This is just nonsense. These kids are playing everyone like a fiddle. Said they're getting paid single digits in millions or something like that. Wait, you talking about paychecks for Tyson and Paul? Is that what you're talking about? It's been circus boxing almost since the inception of boxing. Even Jack Johnson in the early 1900s had circus fights. Yeah, this is. It's been like this forever. I got to be honest with you. I'd rather watch this than watch a real boxing match. I'm more interested in this. I am. I'm gonna say it. I'm more interested. Like when they had, who was it? Spence Crawford. I didn't even watch it. Everyone was like, this is the fight of the century. This is the fight of our generation. And it wound up being a shit fight. Right? Was it Spence Crawford? I didn't even know who the hell Spence was. I had no idea. I barely knew who Crawford was. Everyone's like, you're crazy. You're a casual. How could you not watch this? And then when I watched the highlights of it, I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't watch it. It was trash. It was a lopsided, ridiculous thing. You put this together, I'll watch it. I'll watch this circus over here. I'm not paying for it. I'll watch it. I got Netflix. Good to go. So we enjoy it for what it is. I'm not going to take this serious in any way. All I care about is this. I don't want Mike Tyson to get hurt. And hey, if Mike Tyson was to knock out Jake Paul, that would be the greatest thing ever. You know? The greatest thing ever. If Mike Tyson gets knocked out, people are going to say, oh, he took a dive, he got paid to do this and that, and maybe so. Possible. But he's 57 years old. He's making the walk. Doesn't seem like the smartest thing to do when you're 57. But hey, this guy's a fighter. He's getting paid a lot of money. Hopefully he doesn't get any more brain damage. All right, what's Francis Ngannou saying over here?
Make me laugh a little bit because I know that, okay, we are going to fight in boxing rules, but what happened if he was just a free fight on MMA rules? I would smoke those guys.
Isn't it amazing? I wish I had that ability to know that I could fuck up, an entire sport. Like, if you think about it, boxing is you got the baddest men on the planet going in the ring, fighting each other, becoming champions, rising up the rankings, blood, sweat, and tears in the gym. And these MMA guys are just like, yeah, you can fuck me up in boxing, but in a real fight, I'll kill you. And knowing that you could fuck up like the baddest boxers in the planet, This is what it sounds like.
Make me laugh a little bit because I know that, okay, we are going to fight in boxing rules, but what happened if he was just a free fight on MMA rules? I would smoke those guys.
Yo, Francis just being the villain. Here's your tail of the tape from Paul versus Tyson. Check it out. Oh, wait until this gets closer. I'm going to lean into this shit. You're going to hate me. I'm going to lean into this. When this gets closer, I'm all in on Tyson. I'm all in, man. I'm on the Tyson train. Choo-choo, 57 years of age. Knock Jake Paul out. I'm all over it. I'm going to lean into this shit. I'm going to have a blast. 57-27. 9-1, 50-6. 6 KOs. 6 KOs. 44 for Tyson. Jake is 6'1", Tyson 5'10". Tyson got the 220 pounds. He's a heavyweight, right? Jake 199. So we're going to see a more bulked up Jake Paul in this fight. He's going to be able to hit the spaghetti. You know? A little extra steak in the bod. Who you going with, chat? Boxers today are not exciting, not creative like the old guys. I mean, yeah, it's weird. They're very talented. I'm not saying they're not talented because we've seen some pretty talented guys out there. But it's different. Like, these influencers have changed the whole dynamic of boxing. It seemed like there wasn't buzz or juice, as much juice as there used to be back in the day. And then these kids come in and they make it a little more interesting. And now you have these hybrid boxers that are social media people that already have an audience and they're trying to take it very serious. It's a completely different sport than back in the day. But if it wasn't for the influencers, I mean, I think boxing would be in a lot of trouble, to be honest. It is a slap in the face to the sport. I mean, if you're a purist to boxing, I mean, like when we had Paul fucking. Do I have CTE? Paul Spadafora on. He wasn't a fan of any of this stuff, you know? I mean, this guy's been in the gym for years. This guy was 49-1-1. Yeah, he fought some sus people on his resume, but still, badass guy, still got the skills. You know, when he sees this stuff, he's probably not, you know, he's not too thrilled about it. But I'm not a purist, you know? When I was a kid, I loved Iron Mike Tyson, and then I fell off. Someone said Lennox Lewis is the greatest of all time. I was like, the greatest to put me to sleep. Lennox Lewis was one of the most boring heavyweights I've ever watched. Anyway, there's your tail of tape for that. Mike Tyson back in the day, I guess talking about Jake. Was on the Nelk Boy thing.
Could you fuck him up?
Oh, so fucking easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would never. I mean, it's my own fucking family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I
mean? Oh, God. I just hope Mike doesn't get knocked out, man. I don't need to see that. Dude, if Mike Tyson lasts, knocks down Jake Paul, fucks him up, that'd be amazing. Tyson's going to close the distance and fight the inside Jake. Paul has been fighting. I mean, if you look at the difference, I mean, even a 50-plus, pushing 60 Mike Tyson should be able to do some work on Jake. But he is 57 years old. That is scary. Lennox boxes like his personality, calm, quiet, and kind of boring. I tell you what, I remember I was in a couple of bars, this place called Mulcahy's in Long Island. We watched Lennox Lewis. I can't remember who he was fighting. The fucking entire bar was booing. Like, Lennox Lewis was so boring, man. So boring. Tyson was so exciting. My dad would buy the fights, and we would all gather around and watch the fight. Would be over under a minute. Dude, if anyone was around for Mike Tyson when he was fighting, everyone's got the same story. Or the cable box where they shot the bullet, you know? You know, back in the day, there weren't streams and links. There were the boxes. Everyone had the box with the chip in it. You got to make sure you unplug that box because if you left it plugged in, the bullet comes through and then boom, you don't have your free HBO. You don't have any of your fights. One's in the chat if you remember that. I remember we would be in big trouble if we didn't unplug that box so the bullet didn't hit it. But yes, we had the box. We would watch the fights. And yeah, it was like you blink, it's over. You would blink, it's over. So funny, man. You'd be so hyped all week. You'd be thinking, oh, Mike Tyson's fighting this weekend. The walkout, it's so grand. Everything's so much fun. It's over. I remember paying my first Tyson pay-per-view, Paul versus Francis. Did you? Oh, that's Sober Carl. I thought it was Sean. I wonder, did you guys have that like in other countries too? The box. Did you get that? It was nuts, man. The box. I know a guy. He can get you the box. It was crazy, man. A first round KOs, the Montgomery Wards, wood panel. Oh, the wood panel TV. Yeah, we had one of those. The Tyson hype was unreal. It was, man. I tell you what, like people laughed about Ronda Rousey, and I'm not comparing Ronda to Tyson. I'm not saying she was anything like Mike Tyson, but there was something about the buzz of Ronda, the way they packaged Ronda, and the way she was finishing girls super early, gave me such a throwback feeling to when Mike Tyson was fighting, and that's one of the reasons I'll always hold on to loving watching Ronda Rousey fight, because you blink and it's over. And it had the same thing, the badass walkout. You know, she had that puss face. It was so fun, man. When I hope the UFC we can get that again. I hope we can get a guy that's just lights out. Don't blink, this shit's gonna be over. We need that. You know, we don't have that anymore. Ronda was great, man. It was great. She was a bitch. She handled her losses horribly. But then again, so did Tyson, right? Tyson was kind of a brat with his losses. You're a complete casual if you think the fight is remotely real. It's rigged as fuck. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of theatrics with this fight. Yeah, it probably is gonna be an exhibition. I don't think it's gonna go on the pro record. I'm curious if there's gonna be like a no knockdown clause or some shit. Who knows? Yeah, Ronda was like Mike and Nuñez was like Lennox. 100%. I totally agree. Like Amanda Nuñez was so great, but boring as all hell. The Cyborg fight, though, was nuts. Why can't... I don't understand this. Amanda Nuñez knocks out Chris Cyborg. It was exhilarating. One of our craziest reactions on this show, right? And for some god-awful reason, Cyborg found her way out of the UFC. Like, if you're the UFC, you got to at least run it back. Run it back. But they were so scared that Chris would win the rematch. They just wanted her out of there. Finally, Amanda Nuñez is exciting, right? She had a couple of pretty big wins. You know, Ronda Rousey smoked her as well. But, man, I wish they ran back that Cyborg fight. I'm still good for it. In fact, Brazil's coming up. UFC, get Cyborg back on a one-off. You know, get Nuñez. Nuñez says she's willing to come out of retirement if the fight is right. Run it back. Brazil, Amanda Nuñez, Chris Cyborg. There's not many female fights I would get excited about anymore. I'm sorry, it kind of sucks. But if you throw that back in the mix, yes. Put it in Brazil. Blow the roof off the place. You could make that happen easily. Easily. I don't know why they're not making that shit happen. Bet Dana doesn't like that. I would love to hear what Dana has to say about this, because Dana loves Mike Tyson.
Could you fuck him up?
Oh, I'm so fucking easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would never. I mean, it's my own fucking family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I fucking love Tyson. I tell you what, if you ask me, like, who would be a dream guest? Tyson's one of them. He's on the list, man. I would love to fucking talk to Mike Tyson. Love it, man. Dude, I would get high as a kite. Fucking hang out with Iron Mike. Let's go.
Shit. Oh, shit.
We want Gummy Gang? I don't know. Someone drop a doozy or something. I don't know. What is it? 517. If we get a fucking monster donation, I'm in. Let's go.
Yo, wait.
Balls. He got some fucking balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, fuck. I'm talking about from real, but like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you would, yo, but would you pop? Would you knock him out?
Huh?
How fast would you know? Would it be like Tyson when you were 19 seconds?
Yeah, but nah, man. Let him have his fucking reign, man. Let him have his fucking
Yeah, but what if he
time.
stepped up and he's like, yo, Tyson, you're a fucking pussy, let's go. And
Nah, he's not gonna say that.
He'd be like, maybe that's one fight Dana would get behind.
Yo, Tyson versus
That
Jake
might be
Paul
the
would be
way.
the best fight fucking ever.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate. Why everybody don't like him, man?
He's not wrong.
Fuck him up.
Oh, I'm so fucking easy.
Wow, man. He's not. All right, so here's the promo that they dropped. So no kidding. Like, I don't do uploads very much. If you guys, if the upload hits, so go back to the upload we did for the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight that was announced, okay? Go back there, hit the like button, drop some comments on there, let me know what you think about that. If the uploads take off, maybe I'll do more uploads. I don't like doing them. you know, I did it in one take. I threw it out on the internet. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. But I woke up and I'm scrolling through social. When I saw the poster, Jake Paul put it out there. I was like, there's no way this is real, right? There can't be. And people are DMing me. I don't know where the fucking poster is. But anyway, people are DMing me and shit. And I'm like, this can't be real. So I started digging a little bit. Then I saw Mike Tyson posted it. Then I saw Netflix put it up. And I was like, come on. Is this really happening? Is this really fucking happening? And the answer is yes. It is really happening. So here's the promo for it, in case you didn't see it. Mike Tyson looking like Yoda. I probably just got flagged for that. Dude, it's so crazy, man. So here's their face-off. Dude, what the fuck? Helicopters. You tagged me on Twitter? Yeah, I don't know if I saw that, but yeah, I got so many fucking DMs. And I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? It's real beef. And yeah, it's real. It's really happening. The only reason why I have a lot of, I'm very interested is it's on Netflix. That's a big deal. And that changes everything. Like, we grow our community during pay-per-views. People don't want to see the pay-per-views. We go live. We hoard an audience. We grow the community, right? The way the UFC is going, boxing is going, combat sports, the whole pay-per-view motto is out the window, man. I'm telling you, within 5 years, we're going to be seeing most of this stuff on streaming services. All you need is a subscription. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because it's just no one's buying pay-per-views. No one's doing it. We have affiliate links. We have an affiliate link in our chat right now. So if you buy $2.99, okay, use the link in our chat, please. I'm asking you nicely because we get money from that. Now, if you don't want to pay for the pay-per-view, that's fine as well, because we'll be telling you what's going on Saturday. But if you do, use our link, because we can gauge to see, hey, how do they do on those pay-per-view buys? We can kind of get an idea through our link and get paid at the same time, so it's nice. Your community opinion isn't... Wait. Your community opinion isn't... Not yet. Don't know what that means. Netflix should get the Contender Series and Tough or the UFC Fight Nights. Yeah, you never know. When ESPN Plus is done, they extended. But when they are done, don't be surprised if Netflix is like, yo, let's go. They have WWE, right? They have a contract with them. So ESPN's going to have to pay a lot of money to keep the UFC. MMA-Holes interviews a Tyson, Cat Williams, Jim Miller. All at the same time? I'm in. You crave my mysticalness. I stream like like 6-7 days a week. Almost every day I stream. No pay-per-views. I'm going to watch it on Netflix for shits and giggles. I mean, if you have Netflix, you're going to watch it. I know you are, man. To say you're not going to watch this on Netflix and you have the subscription is crazy. I don't pay for Netflix. We got it T-Mobile. We got it with our package, so we don't pay for it. But I would imagine Netflix already hiked up their price. Netflix is going to get real expensive soon because they're throwing money all over the place. What's my most confident pick? Let's see. And then we'll wind this thing down. Here. Right here. Right? I think that's everyone's most confident pick. There you go. There is zero shot Josh Parisian's getting the job done over here. Zero chance that's happening. This guy, Rebellis, is so scary, man. He's only 4-0. He's a kickboxer. He's 6'7", 87-inch reach. This guy is the future of the UFC. How old is he? He's 35 years old, so they're going to move him up very quickly. This is the guy. That's my most confident pick. What's yours? What's yours? Hold on, let me like that. Wow, Maureen. Hold on a second. I'll play that in a sec when it comes through. Thank you so much, Maureen. Everyone is going to watch this fight. It's going to be huge. Probably going to be extra charge on Netflix. I don't think so. I don't. But you never know. Never say never, right? I don't think so. Tyson versus Roy Jones, third pay-per-view in last 20 years. Tyson, Roy Jones. I tell you what, when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones, boy, was that nostalgic, man. That was cool. That was pretty cool. I didn't hate that. That was a lot of fun to watch. But what I didn't like was the Holyfield versus, was it Vitor? Right, it was Vitor Belfort and Holyfield. That was, oof. That was really bad. That was a bad one. Where's that alert? I want to play that alert for you. Very kind of you. But yeah. Yeah, so we got $299 on Saturday. Friday night will be the big events. I mean, Friday morning will be the big boxing events. Scroll through here, see what's up. Here's Gilbert Burns. His hair is getting bigger. There's Sausage. Oh, Sausage making memes for UFC 299, so go retweet the Sausage. I'll give you a little love. He always retweets our stuff, so let's return the favor. Sausage has been busy. He's been busy behind. No wonder he's quiet in that chat. Do Gummy Gang? Maybe. I don't know. I got to be up early tomorrow. Here we go. Here's the alert.
Oh,
shout out to the beautiful Maureen. Drop it a 20.
Lamau, from the tough one or was it the mean one? Great show.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maureen. You're the best. From the tough one or was it the mean one? I'm telling you, if you go on over to Angel Gotti's show, I can't say enough nice things about Angel Gotti's channel. Go on over there. By the way, I see you guys in the chat, man, coming by. Appreciate that. From the mob genre communities over there. Good stuff. All great people. Maureen is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, man. When she gets rolling, she's a good ally. That's for sure. Maureen, where are you from? Are you from the East Coast? Let me know where you're from. Very, very tough as nails. I love it. What time, Francis, tomorrow? So we're going to go live at noon our time. It's Pacific, Arizona time. I think it starts at 11 our time. Philly. Oh, well, there you go. Are you a sports fan? Are you Flyers? Eagles fan? There you go. Don't mess with someone from Philly. Sugar should hold up John 3:16 sign. Yeah, so anyway, go on over to Angel's channel over there. She's got a great community. Super great community. I don't know if she's live tonight. She might be live tonight. Who knows? All right. Is there anything else to throw over here? I went a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, so we'll be live early. The stream is actually ready to go for the I was going to say PFL, for the boxing event tomorrow. So we'll see you early in the morning. How many people in the chat will be there? Eagles, Flyers, and Phillies. So Maureen, I'm a Giants fan, okay? We got beef. Just saying, we got beef. I have had wars, and I'm a Rangers fan too. So we've had wars with Philly fans and Eagles fans. Some of the craziest fights I've seen in Madison Square Garden were Flyer fans and Ranger fans. Very, very vicious fights. But I went away on a vacation, and I met this couple from Philly. And at the time, I was very anti-Eagle. I was, I'm still a big Giant fan, but still, I was like, oh, Eagles fan, right? I met this couple. They were the nicest freaking people in the world, and they turned us. They made me see the light and see that there are actually nice Philly fans out there, or Eagles fans out there, I should say. So I am not completely in hate of the Eagles. Giants, Rangers, and Knicks. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually a Pistons fan in basketball. Don't ask, but I am. But yeah, I had Giants season tickets. My mom had Rangers season tickets for the New York Rangers. Are they playing tonight? Big Rangers fan. I don't even know if they're playing tonight. But anyway, I could be here all night. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I'm going to be here early in the morning tomorrow or afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys, for the Joshua versus Francis Ngannou fight. The stream is up, so if you can go over, it should redirect you. But go on over to this Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou stream. Go on, hit the like button on that puppy over there, and we'll see you tomorrow for that. No Fuko Friday, but we'll have some fun during this Joshua Ngannou event. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we're going to have a birthday party. I should get a little birthday hat, Maybe I'll show up in my birthday suit. I'm going to keep an eye out for my bookie and see if we got the bet boost. Actually, let me look now. Maybe let's see if they authorized it yet. Not yet. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for that. I hope they boost the Ngannou bet. That'd be great. But yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the likes on this. Share the stream. Comment. Whatever. Comment on the video that we put up about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Let me know what you thought about the press conference if you're watching the replay. And don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole. Good night, guys.
Dance across the streams, sing the bass, lifting off. Radhika Binda, sweet enchanting melody, your divine love. Somebody so free. In this world of chaos, you bring serenity.